Soundcore is finally unveiling the brand new Liberty 5 earbuds for 2025. We're looking at great sound with LDAC support on 2 devices. We're looking at 6 microphones for great audio clarity, a long playtime with the case as well with ANC, as well as the fact that we have some of the brand new technologies leveraging the improvements we've seen with the Soundcore Liberty 4 series that just came out not that long ago. So without further ado, this is TK and these are the Soundcore Liberty 5 earbuds. Let's check them out and see what makes them so special. Like and subscribe and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you're always notified to whenever we have new videos for you on the channel. So what I have in front of us is the Liberty 5 earbuds. There's 2 colors here, but there's actually a total of 4 colors available, and they're going to be launching at the same time, so all 4 colors should be available at the same time. So what I have in front of us is 2 out of the 4 colors that Soundcore is releasing, and some of the main features that we're looking at here, of course. What we're looking at some of the main features in here is overall high quality audio with LDAC support as well as AAC for standard mode. But it's not just in standard mode connecting to one device, you can connect to 2 devices and still support LDAC, which is an upgrade from previous generations that we've seen from Soundcore. It also works when we're using it in pass-through mode, which helps to provide us some of the best audio pass-through experience, meaning it almost feels like you're not even wearing earbuds when you have them in that mode. But the active noise cancellation 3.0 is seriously, and it's a legit powerhouse when it comes down to performance, the best yet from them. As far as the battery life, 12 hours of usage with the buds, of course up to 48 with the case. We also have Dolby Audio support. Now, precise noise cancellation with superior voice reduction, and that's going to be the best experience that we're going to be looking at here. And here we're getting a chance to look at the actual drivers that we're looking here. We have a 9.2mm diaphragm driver plus 2 bass enhancing tubes that provide us some of the great bass experience that we have. We love what Soundcore is known for, essentially. Great experience for dance, EDM, as well as also the ability of tuning the experience on them. Last thing is, of course, you do need to download the Soundcore app, and the configuration or the control on this is actually using a basically push button on the sides. It's a clicking function, not a touch function, so it makes it much easier for us to know exactly what we're doing. And here I have in front of us the black and the white color. As you can see here, the colors are absolutely fantastic, very nice, and this one has a little bit more of a matte finish as opposed to this one having a little bit more of a glossy finish, and I do apologize for the fingerprint. The cases themselves, again, will provide the ability of going up to 48 hours of usage with the buds themselves. They do support wired as well as wireless charging, so this is very nice, again, leveraging the Pro series that we've seen before. And the case itself just slides open, closes, slides open. The pairing button or the connection button to a secondary device, it is positioned inside. There is a small LED light here, as you can see, indicating the battery level. This case here on the side is on 50%, so you can kind of see it here. Hopefully we can see the light. I'm not sure, actually it is on this side. So here, let's go ahead and open it and close it. This one actually should be at a much higher level, and you can see it is closer to 100% on the white ones. Now, the buds themselves connect magnetically. There is no issue. They won't fall. Case is secure, and it is sliding. It closes and opens. They charge directly within the case, and you are able, again, as I shared with you guys, charging the case directly from the external sources that you want. There are ear tips included in the actual package, of course, to get the best fit, and I did end up going with a larger one since that's the one that fits my ear. And you'll notice here that the connectors here are going to be where the earbuds are able to basically get charged directly within the case, and they're positioned here. Now, these earbuds leverage a clicking out function, so it is basically holding the stem, clicking on both sides. It gives you the functionality of starting, stopping music, activating noise cancellation, going to pass-through mode, or even to, customizing the experiences directly within the app. Now, within the application, you just have to pair it directly. It does support Google Fast Pair, which means if you just turn it on for the first time, it will try to pair to whatever device is the nearest to it. So for the most part, you just click it, connect it, configure it. Now, because I'm not wearing them, it sits in normal mode, but when you have them on, it'll depend on the last version that you use. So an example for here, if I used them last using active noise cancellation, once I put them on, it'll jump into noise cancellation and it'll remember the mode that it was in there. You're able to transition to it from either using it in the application right now or by pressing and holding on the actual ear stem for the actual buds. And you're able to switch between the 2 primary sources. You're able to customize the mode itself also all the way 100%, transportation, airplane, or car mode. There's a few additional options here for noise cancellation, which is actually very nice. Again, active noise cancellation 3.0 is supported here, which is a new feature coming into the Liberty standard Liberty mode. You'll notice it is connected via LDAC, and the battery case is 50% as well as the buds at 100. You do have the ability of also turning on wind noise reduction in case if there's an additional wind factor when you're trying to use these buds. Now, sound effects, as far as what we're able to do, this is the customization for the EQs. Now, I listen to a lot of dance and electronic music, so this is going to be where I'm customizing it, but you are able to go in there, create your own custom EQ, change it, and go and configure it, or you can use some of the signature options that they have that are built in here. Now, if you don't see one that actually functions for you, again, just customize it, set it up. And of course, there's also the preference test, essentially, in case you would like to basically do a hearing test using the system so that you're able to get the best tuned audio for the best frequencies that your ears are responsive to. The other thing we also have here is the Dolby Audio. You do have the ability of turning that on, customize for music mode, podcast mode, and of course movie mode. Depending what you want, you can customize that experience in there. And that's directly within the sound effects. Now, Hear ID test, we've talked about that. You can customize it, go through it, and it actually leverages a series of tests that enables the actual system to understand what best sound profile works for you. Now, as far as controls, pretty straightforward as we've seen before. The controls are on the side. You're able to customize the right and the left. There's preset options that are in there, and you're able to go in there and change them. And there are also some options that we don't have the ability of changing, and that's going to be the call answer option, as well as the microphone mute and unmute. All of them customizable, and again, you can customize one to be slightly different than the other, meaning the left different from the right. Now, we do have a low latency mode in here, but one thing to mention is that it is not supported currently when you're in LDAC mode. So you do need to go back to AAC mode for this function. And this enables us to have a better gaming at a low latency, meaning it preferences the connection speed over the quality of the sound. Although gaming doesn't necessarily rely on heavy quality sound, it's really more intended for speed. So again, very nice customization option. Now, we do have under more settings, we have the ability of going into in-call awareness mode. And now what this essentially does is it's turning on transparency mode when you're on a call, so that you can actually hear your own voice, and there isn't that the tunnel experience that we typically get with active noise cancellation. As we're reducing the environment, we typically sometimes speak louder. When you listen to your own voice, you're able to be a little bit more aware. If that's a concern, I think this is a very nice feature to have. Wearing detection, of course, to be able to pause the music if you take the earbuds out. Adaptive sound leakage compensation in case there's any concern. Safe volume also, in case you want to be able to make sure that you're not playing the sound at a very high level to make it where you're hurting your ears. Prompt tone, this is just essentially where you're turning on touch tone, wearing tone, and low battery prompts. This is the indications of letting you know how things are. It does make an audible sound in the actual earbuds themselves. Sound mode, as I mentioned, we have LDAC as well as AAC. This is combined audio and connection quality, where LDAC basically leverages high quality. And this is one of the first devices that I've actually seen from Soundcore that enables us to have two devices connected at the same time. So I've been using it with this, the Find X8 Pro, as well as the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra at the same time, and you can customize or manage the connection under the dual connection functionality. So you notice right there, I have the S25 Ultra, the Find X8 Pro, and I also was testing them with the Xiaomi 15 Ultra as well. And you're able to switch which ones are working, meaning if I want to add one back and take one out, you could do it. And if you want to manage and delete them, this will be where you do it. And you can either connect them directly in the app or pair it to a new device and it'll add it to the list. Test, again, this helps just make sure that you have a good seal for the active noise cancellation, auto power off, find device, widget customization, and lastly, but the version of the software is 4.0.85. A little bit of a quick tip here in case you notice that when you first buy these buds and they're not connecting at LDAC right away, you do need to go into the settings section and go under sound mode and turn it on. Once you do so, there is a firmware update that the buds need to go through for LDAC to be activated, and at that point your earbuds will be ready to go. And again, you can customize and use them up to two devices at the same time, even in LDAC mode. When it comes down to that gaming mode, just remember you do need to drop down to AAC mode. It requires a restart of the earbuds, and then from that point you're ready to use them. You're still able to use the dual connection, it's just not LDAC, because again, LDAC is focusing more on quality and higher quality and frequencies, as opposed to just basically the quick response that gaming mode is mostly focused on. Now, with that being said, let's go real quick outside and do a quick audio sample test from the microphones on the brand new Liberty 5 buds. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick audio test using the brand new Liberty 5. Now, both of these earbuds are going to give us some of the best audio. Now, in theory, still not necessarily the best products that Soundcore makes. The Liberty 4 Pro are still going to give you a much better audio experience. But at the end of the day, I think for a brand new line of, as far as the Liberty 5 side, this would be actually pretty decent. Example, if you're going to be using it for making or receiving phone calls, recording audio, or even recording video like this, this is perfect, especially on the S25 Ultra, because what I can do here is I can set it up further away, walk away, and still give you that personal audio as if you're sitting with me, regardless where I am. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and of course, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the audio quality from the brand new Liberty 5 earbuds on the S25 Ultra. Now, one thing you've probably noticed there, that it sounded like I wasn't even outside. It was able to actually cancel so much of the environment around me that it felt like it was a very personal experience. It's intended and very much focused into reducing external noises, but also voices, and giving you that personal experience when you're on a call, so that even the people on the other side don't get distracted with any kind of background noise around you. Obviously, if people are standing around you and talking, this is going to be a very different experience, but more so environmental sound, let's say walking around in a place, in a mall, it's going to reduce the environment quite well. And the noise cancellation is legitimately one of the strongest that I've seen on the market to date. The drivers that we have in here, although one of the better drivers on the actual lineup of Liberty devices, it is still technically second best to the Liberty 4 Pros that we've seen late last year. So just keep in mind in the functionalities, these are going to sound really good. And from the experience that I've seen here with Soundcore is that their tuning and the sound that I've been getting from them for the last couple of weeks are absolutely fantastic. They work great with many devices. You just need to download the application itself, customize the experience, and again, fine tune it to what you'd like. From the EQ, from the sound, from the active noise cancellation level, even the functionalities of what the click buttons on the sides of the actual stem are, you're able to just get this to work for you the way you want it. And I think, and I really think that Soundcore is knocking it out of the park. So with that being said, the Liberty 5 buds are going to be providing you some of the best options. At some point or another, there may be a pro version coming out again, and we'll obviously see what Soundcore is able to do there. But right now, from what we've seen, the Liberty 5s provide us that great bang for the buck experience. But the way it is right now, the Liberty 5 provide us some of the best experiences we're able to see right now. They're leveraging what we get with the Liberty 4 Pros, bringing in some of those functionalities here, and giving us great quality audio, great long battery life, both with and without ANC. The ability of using and having some great microphone functionalities in here. And what I really like about them is the transparency mode that they have in here. It leverages the dual mic system that we have that makes it sound like you're not even wearing earbuds. Sound quality is absolutely fantastic. Range is absolutely fantastic, as typically, again, with what we get with Soundcore. What I loved about them is the fact that you're able to get all of those experiences on two devices at the same time. We're not leveraging no more. In the past, we've always had to choose either dual connection or LDAC, and we finally have that capability available in here. And hopefully we'll see some more features coming in the future. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of the Liberty 5s? Are they the buds that you guys have been waiting for? Are you looking to pick up a new pair of buds? Because I really recommend you guys picking up these buds to check them out. Soundcore not only knocks it out of the park, but they've been doing it for many years. The Liberty 5s are a culmination of functions and improvements that they've been doing over the years with the different series that they released. So this is not going to disappoint. Small, portable, compact, and powerful. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.